I've become rather enamored with desert plants, especially cactuses, so I've decided to collect what I've filmed and learned about so far. Possibly the most common cactus in Texas is the prickly pear. It's ubiquitous in the dry climates and is even grown in the less arid parts of Texas as a yard ornament. The purple fruit that grows on them can be eaten or turned into drinks and sweets. It's very tasty, just make sure you peel off the skin so you don't feel the pear's prickles. The coolest thing about these plants is they can make clones of themselves by a pad breaking off and falling to the ground. The spines will become new roots and a whole new plant will grow. An honorable mention, agave is a beautiful plant that I never tire of. It's not a cactus, but still loves arid climates and well-draining soil similar to many cactuses. They can get absolutely massive, like this one in Mexico, and they bloom once in their life and then die. A fabulous swan song. This is the blue myrtle cactus. I wish I knew some interesting facts about this one, but I don't. It's just big and huge and gargantuan, with perfect arms and spines. Go to Mexico and see one. You won't regret it. This is the first of two barrel cactuses. It's called the golden barrel, and I'll let you guess why. While this cactus is one of the most common cactuses to be cultivated in a home garden, it is almost completely extinct in its original distribution due to human activities. This is the cane cholla. It grows link after link, and like the prickly pear, can also spread asexually when one of these links breaks off. When a whole section of the plant dies, it leaves a long, hard outer shell that is hollow and light, so is good to be used as a walking cane. Hence the name, cane cholla. Another honorable mention is the nipple cactus for its alluring design. I won't say much about this one, as I try to keep the channel as PG as possible. Also, I've never found one of these on my own. They've only been pointed out to me by others, so I have a bit of a chip on my shoulder against this one, until I can find one for myself. And of course, my favorite, the horse crippler. This is another barrel cactus that expands and contracts with the amount of water it receives. It's an incredibly hardy cactus and can shrink down almost flat with the ground and disappear beneath the grass until you step on it. Those spines are just so menacing looking, and I keep one in my hat band for cleaning my fingernails or any other poking I may need to do. I do not pick my teeth with it. The roots go deep underground, much deeper than it would appear, so they're kind of like the icebergs of cacti. I brought one home, and it stayed unplanted in my garden for a month. Then I planted it, and we had a week-long freeze, then snow, then rain, then sun, then another freeze, and yet it still looks super healthy, and the spines have plenty of color. So it just shows how incredibly hard to kill these cacti are, which reminds me of the Mitch Hedberg joke. I had a cactus that died, which means I am less hospitable than a desert.